Introducing the new Fiber Gel Extension Kit. All right, I'm fired up because as you can see, there's a lot of incredible products here, right? Fiber Gel, as you know, incredible overlay product, right? It's infused with keratin so that when you just brush this product on the natural nail, the natural nails thrive. It's as easy as buffing the nail, putting protein bond on, and then again, just applying 2 coats, and you get incredible wear. But what we have found is this product bonds extremely well to our full well tips. So what we've done is we've compiled components, right? All the right components that you're gonna be able to use so that you could use the full well tips to do the perfect extensions. Let me break this kit down to you so you could see all the amazing things you're gonna be getting this Labor Day sale. First of all, you get the 3 new fiber gels, right? So, right, as amazing as the pink was, we now have it available in cover nude and soft white, right? Take a look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous, right? That nude color, I mean, putting this on your customers' natural nails, once they see it, they are going to fall in love. And the soft white, oh man, I can't tell you how many times my wife is bugging me about a beautiful soft white. Well, finally, I'm gonna have something for her. Look at this. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Applies like silk. Since you already know what fiber gel looks like, I'm gonna show you guys the 2 new colors. I'm gonna swatch them out so you can get a real good understanding on how beautiful these are. This is cover nude. I'm just gonna pull down so you can see. Oh man, I mean these are absolutely phenomenal. And the best part about these colors is that all you need to do is lay down a couple of coats and you are good to go. You can see in 1 coat how beautiful the coverage is. But again, imagine what this is going to look like on your customer's nails when you have 2 full coats. Absolutely stunning. Let me show you guys what the white looks like. Right? Trying to get that perfect soft white where it's not overpowering and it doesn't streak all over the nails. Check this out. All right. Just go ahead and brush on this beautiful coat. You can see how beautiful this is. And again, right, it's all about having great coverage so that when you're coming in for your 2nd coat, you don't get any streaking at all. All right. That looks hot. That looks hot. So besides the fact that these wear on their own more amazing than anything that's out there, let me show you how you're going to be able to use these to create beautiful extensions. All right, so the kit, look at that, comes with some swipe, right? You need swipe to clean the natural nail, right? To get it all ready to rock and roll. We have protein bond, which you're gonna need, right, to basically create the perfect adhesion so that the gel will bond to. So remember, when you're preparing the full well tips, you have to be able to remove shine from the inside of the well so it bonds extremely well to the gel. You know what we've done? We've included this, right? And again, instead of you having to invest in an expensive electric file or using like a dowel with this, crazy sanding band on the end, we're gonna make this super easy for you to prepare these nails. Check this out. All right, so what we've included inside this kit is this beautiful portable e-file, right? Now the beautiful part about this pen, right, is that we're also including this diamond cuticle bit, right? This is the perfect bit to prep the inside of your full well tips. All you have to do is just push it in, right? And again, fire it up, right? And you can see it has this beautiful light so you can see what you're doing. So remember, this is not, right, going to replace an electric file. You need your electric file to be able to do all your proper shaping. What we've done is we've included this pen inside the kit, so it makes it way easier for you to remove shine from the inside of the tips. The beautiful thing about this is it's rechargeable. So all you have to do is plug it in, right? This could either plug into your computer or into a wall socket, right? Just to give it enough juice so that when you're preparing your tips, you don't have to worry about your file or your electric file. We got you covered. What we've also included inside this kit is a 500 pack of our almond-shaped tips, right? Right. So on top of the tips, we've included a zebra file so that you could do the perimeter shaping after you get them mounted. Did I say mounted? Mounted. How are you going to do that successfully? Let me show you what else is included that is going to make that job way easier. Boom! We have brought to market our mounting light, right? So again, it is equipped, right, with the rechargeable cord. So the best part about this is this, right? So it has, again, a very flexible head, right? And the reason why we want this is because when, again, you're not going to be curing anyone's hand for this, but you need a light like this so that when you put the tips onto the nail, what you're going to be able to do, right, you're going to be able to, again, you're going to be able to keep this down. And once we actually mount the tip, what I'll be able to do is hold it and bring it right underneath the light to secure it before we stick it inside the UV lamp. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use all the components in a demonstration so you guys can see exactly how everything works. All right, so I've sized out a couple of these tips. A number 5 fits perfect on her middle finger, and a number 6 fits perfect on her pointer finger. All right, so remember, before we start the actual application, we're going to use, right, our prep pen. Oh, let's fire this up. And I'm going to be using this to remove shine from the inside of the tip. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just get it all clean. Do the same thing on the opposite side. And again, right, we've included this bit inside the kit. Remember, any 3/32 inch bit will fit on this pen. All right, so once I actually have the shine removed from the surface, I'm just going to make sure that I kind of clean out, right, some of the dust. All right, so what we want to be able to do, right, is we want to be able to mount these tips on the nail. So I'm going to do some basic preparation on her natural nails so that the fiber gel is going to bond extremely well. And the best part about fiber gel is it bonds extremely well, right, to a buffed surface. It doesn't have to be super aggressive. I'm just going to use, again, my electric file just to gently remove shine from the surface of the nail, right? Just to remove shine from the surface. Now again, if you don't have the proper electric file to remove shine from the nail, you can use your 150 grit file to gently remove shine. So all I'm going to do is gently come around the perimeter of the nail, don't have to be aggressive, and lightly feather away the shine. Do not use the tip prep pen to remove shine from the natural nail. Let me explain that one more time. Do not use the prep pen to remove shine from the natural nail. It's way too fast. It's only designed to remove the shine from the inside of the tips. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move all the dust, the oils, and contaminants from the surface of the nail with swipe. I'm gonna do 1 coat of protein bond, right? For problem lifters, I recommend 2 coats. But protein bond with fiber gel, I mean, for those of you guys who have been working with it, you know as well as I do, it really only requires 1 coat. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply a thin layer of fiber gel. I'm going to work with something that is going to really kind of conceal her natural nail, and this is that beautiful nude color. All right, so what I'm gonna do again, I'm gonna take off a very gentle amount. And what we're trying to do, again, is we want to be able to create a foundation, right? We need some support. So all I'm going to do is brush on a nice thin amount, then I'll go to the next nail, okay? Your choice if you decide that you want to work with the nude, your choice if you decide that you want to work with the original pink. And again, if you want to create some opacity with the soft white, you have the ability to do that as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, again, and don't worry, just get on a nice thin coat, right? As even as you can from side to side. I usually like to work from pinky to thumb, trying to get it as even as we possibly can. And then once we're done doing that, go ahead and go into your light, all right? For a minimum of 60 seconds while you're working on the other hand. Again, cure it inside the light for 60 seconds while you're working on the other hand. Okay, now this is the fun part, right? We're gonna grab our mounting light. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swivel this out just like this so that we have room to get the hand underneath. I'm going to take a very thin amount, and you have the choice of either applying it to the underside of the tip or onto the natural nail. What I like to do is get a very thin amount. And again, remember, I don't want to push too much because I don't want it to go past the free edge. So all I'm going to do is just brush on, again, just about a quarter of the way down, as you can see, just like this, making sure that I have great coverage from side to side, okay? As you can see, just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the light on first, okay? I'm going to keep the fingernail to the side. We're gonna mount the tip all the way down, right? And get it right to the very, very edge. And then what I wanna be able to do is bring that on. Boom. Once that is on, we're gonna go inside the light for 60 seconds. So another way of actually getting it onto the nail, right? What I'm going to do is just apply a very, very shallow amount to the very, very back, just like that. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm going to turn on the light. I'm going to take my tip, and what we're going to do is we're just going to rock it all the way down to the very, very edge of the nail, and then I'm just going to get it underneath the mounting light, just like this. And then once we actually have it mounted, we're gonna go inside the light for 60 seconds. You can put the gel on the tip, or you could put the gel on the nail. I prefer to put it on the nail. Tracy showed me that once you put it on the nail, it's very easy to control rocking it from cuticle to the free edge without it getting too far past. So once it's on, what we can do now, right, the tips are mounted. What we can do now is set it up for more strength. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use my hand file, and I'm just going to remove shine from around the surface I'm gonna make sure that my edges are perfectly clean, right? Because we want to be able to prep this, right? So if you were doing gel over the surface, design work over the surface, you want to make sure that you're removing shine from the tips completely. All right, so once we've removed shine from the surface of the tips, I'm going to use swipe. I'm gonna come through, I'm just gonna kind of clean the surface. And then what I wanna be able to do, just to ensure that I have great adhesion, I'm gonna run a little bit of protein bond along the back end, right on top of that tip, right? If you wanted to reinforce the strength of the tips, what we could do is we could get one more coat of fiber gel. Boom, and I'm just gonna go over the surface of that tip to make them look perfect. Looks hot. Beautiful nude nail. I'm just gonna put a nice even amount of fiber gel over the surface of our full well tip for additional strength. This is gonna create that beautiful nude look. Looks amazing. Once you actually have it on the tip, we're gonna get it inside the light for 60 seconds. All right, I'm gonna be putting a soft white on this nail just so that you guys can see how beautiful this color is. The fiber gel is not only great for mounting the tips, it's also great for reinforcing the strength on top and giving it that super natural, beautiful look. All right, so once they're done curing, what I'm gonna do is use swipe to clean the surface. I'm going to use my hand file just to get around the edges and make them absolutely perfect. All right, so if we want to go ahead and buff out the surfaces to make them absolutely flawless, you can do that, and you can add finish gel over the top for additional shine. So I went ahead and wiped the tacky layer off, shaped my edges, buffed the surface, and applied a nice coat of finish gel so that it's really shiny. The best part about these tips is that the surface could be applied with gel paint. The surface could be applied with the manicure colors, the go time colors. You could use glitter on top. I mean, the combinations are endless.